Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Morning Show. This is a segment we do every Monday with Peggy Wolf, Real Estate Today. How are you?
Great. How are
Good
you,
weekend?
Mike?
I'm good. I'm good.
I had a good weekend. I
Very
was
nice.
busy showing property. We had a lot of people in town.
You seem busy.
A lot of great property to be shown, so
Excellent.
it was good.
Yeah, a lot of variety of properties I'm seeing also listed, which is kind of nice.
Yes.
Keeps you on your toes,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I was just noticing in the Sunday edition
Of the
of the pilot that in the sales for the past week, there was a lot at Emerald Mountain
Okay.
that sold for 1.3 million,
Wow.
and a lot at Marabou that sold for 2.3 million.
Yeah.
And that's a great sign because we haven't seen a lot of vacant land
Being
sold.
right.
So that's great for our market.
What's the difference between, in your mind, with people buying the land versus buying something that's already built?
I think that people come here and they look at what's available, and if they don't see what they're looking for, then they go ahead and they buy vacant land, and they will build their home on it.
So I guess that's better for the economy because it puts people to work.
Definitely some construction in the future, which is very, very good.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning One Steamboat Place
Yes.
before we started the interview,
Yes.
and what's going on over there?
Well, you know, I think One Steamboat Place was such a great addition for our mountain base area.
Almost
as
needed.
Well as, yes,
Yeah.
as well as Edgemont.
Yeah.
And they did very well during the winter in terms of people staying there. Not all of the whole ownership residences were rented,
Okay.
but several of them. And so the rentals, especially during the very, very busy weeks of Christmas and New Year's, et cetera, they were 100% rented.
Nice.
So there are people who
Yeah.
are looking for that level of quality.
It seemed busy over there
Very busy.
on those weeks. It seemed like there was some vibrancy definitely at the base.
Oh, and you know, the entire project, the grand fish chandelier in the lobby area,
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
They just did everything first rate, and
Yeah.
that was done by the Timbers Group, is the developer, and they have resort areas all over the world. So they sell whole ownership. They sell 1/7 fractional ownership. Everything is just great quality, and they are, I think, between One Steamboat Place and Edgemont, going to bring up the level of quality of everything in the base area over the next few years. This is a picture of the spa, which is absolutely incredible.
What I kind of like about their, not just their location, but their sales office is located inside of the building now. So you want to go take a tour, just walk into the place and say, I want to look around. And they'll kind of let you look around the place. They'll show you the gym and they'll show you the spa and everything like that. So
Exactly.
it's kind of neat to be able to walk around the place and kind of have free reign, which is...
Well, it's not like free reign.
Well, yeah,
Somebody goes with you.
They're not going to let you, just run wild
They're
in the
not
hallways.
going to let you be running up and down the hallways.
But look at
Mr.
these-
6'2".
and 10 pounds lighter. But there's this is their gallery pictures that they have on their website, and it's
and I'd be happy to take anybody over there for a tour.
yeah, of course, of course. It's the location of the property is just perfect, of course, because it's just located right there at the base of the mountain.
And
but
a lot of people don't realize that they also have restaurants and shops. The Truffle Pig is there, and the Truffle Pig has a nice little market area that I was unaware of until I was there the other day, where you can run in and grab a sandwich or some yogurt or some fruit.
the end to the and they're really good actually. I like this property a lot because there's just a lot of, like what you're saying, the fine details and everything that they put into it. Someone put a lot of thought into all the little accessories that come with the property, just from the finishes to the materials that they used.
Finishes are exceptional. Views are exceptional.
It's a pretty cool property because it also raises the bar with the demographic that is coming into
Steamboat.
Steamboat Springs.
And a lot of people ask me about the gondola, the two-car gondola that's going over Mount Warner Road.
Right.
Where is that coming from? And here it is. So the gondola starts down in Wild Horse Meadows.
Yep.
And then it comes up over Mount Warner, and then the drop-off point is right there by One Steamboat Place. And it's just it's a fun thing just to ride. You know, take a ride down and back up again. And
It's they've with that whole plaza being built, they've changed the traffic pattern basically at how people walk through Gondola Square.
Right.
So it is a main thoroughfare now. So there's a lot of vibrancy with just people walking back and forth from the bus stop or from the parking lots per se, and that's kind of nice because it adds a nice people watching feel with the rocking chairs that they have set up out there, and then the fire pit that they have set out there.
the fire pit is really cool, isn't it?
Which is kind of neat.
I love
too.
that. And then this summer, we're going to be continuing with the redevelopment of the base of the mountain.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be the nice people walkway all the way from One Steamboat Place around to Slopeside. So that's going to bring a lot. I think they're going to be working on the amphitheater
Yeah, they
and
are,
a lot of
yep.
other things. So the base area here in Steamboat, when you come next summer, is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
And next winter as well.
Yeah, and it's for the next 2 winters because this is one of the biggest phases that they're going to be doing at the base of the mountain. And
Exactly.
then there's another phase after that. So there's a couple more steps that they're going to go through, and it's just going to continue to get nicer.
Right.
Where's a good place to get? Because right now it's you can only discuss it so much. It's good to see the renderings for that. Where's a good place to go see those renderings?
Well, you can go onto the city website. Excuse me, I think it's the Routt County website.
Okay.
It's either that or the city of Steamboat Springs. And you can see those renderings. Give me a call.
Well, there you go.
Shoot me an email. I'd be happy to send that information to you.
I think it's just going to raise the bar at the base there. And I would have to think that it's going to add some value to the properties that are located there because we've been saying this for years, the daylighting of Burgess Creek.
It's
And
gonna
people are
be
like,
really
what do you mean by daylighting? People don't realize that they're skiing over what used to be a creek.
Right.
And a really nice, beautiful creek.
Yep.
And they kind of covered it and tubed it underneath the ground. They're going to pull it back out into the daylight.
Exactly. It's going to be really, really
gorgeous.
nice.
So nice.
And as we all know, winter here is fabulous, but if you
Summer.
come back in the summer,
Yeah.
you're going to love it. No matter what you do, hiking, biking,
Yeah.
fishing, canoeing.
Walking your dog.
Walking your dog.
What's a great way for people to reach you?
Give me a call
Okay.
at 970-846-8804 or Peggy at peggywolf.com.
Okay.
It's pretty easy. I try to make it really easy for people to get a hold of me.
And your website's peggywolf.com as well.
Correct.
Right? So
Yep.
there you have it. So much to learn in the Steamboat Marketplace. There's a lot to be offered from super high-end properties to One Steamboat Place to little tiny one-bedroom condos.
Exactly.
So-
That are now selling for less than $100,000.
I know, which is kind of crazy. Please, at some point, they'll go back up. But now's a good time to buy. So
It is.
Go find Peggy Wolf. Call her on her personal cell phone, email her, go to her website. There's a lot to offer here in Steamboat Springs. There truly is. And she will show you around. We'll be back with more on Steamboat Today.